The question here is identify the anomaly, and we can see there is a clinical picture and the radiographic picture. So we'll just try to enlarge it and try to understand it better. So if you see here, we'll be able to identify that this seems to be a deciduous canine. This also seems to be a deciduous canine, and between these there have to be 4 teeth. Okay, one had to be lateral incisor, then central incisor, again the left central incisor and lateral incisors. So we can presume from the clinical picture very well that there is a fusion of the central incisor and the lateral incisor. That is one thing. Now, how this is a very easy case, but sometimes you can be given a complicated case. Maybe you don't have this particular tooth has been extracted, and you are given a radiograph. Then how will you identify this particular fusion? So here, yes, the thing is unanimously it is going to be your fusion only. Now, if you see through the radiograph, let's try to understand the radiographic features here. So yes, this is the crown here, this is another crown here, and you'll be able to appreciate the radiolucency here. There are 2 root canals, right? These root canals are separate, right? And when there are separate root canals, if you are just given the radiograph, you can presume this to be a fusion, right? Another way is that you have to count all the number in the mouth of the patient, and if there is a lesser number, then you can consider it to be the fusion, and if it is one more number than the total number of crowns, then you can call it as gemination. So yeah, we'll just try to understand this further. So let's see what are the options here: fusion, gemination, concrescence, and dilaceration. So fusion is nothing but the 2 teeth which are completed generally fuse with each other through dentin. Generally, most of the time they are fused with each other with dentin, and they have 2 separate root canals, and that can help you identify this particular anomaly. Then yes, gemination. Gemination is generally single tooth bird. When single tooth bird splits into 2, it splits into 2. Okay, and here you'll be seeing that these 2 crowns will be there, but only one root canal will be there. Root canal is generally 1 in this case, and that will help you identify the gemination. Then we have concrescence. Now concrescence also has 2 separate teeth, but the catch here is that the teeth are joined with each other with cementum only. Only cementum is fusing in these 2 teeth, and yes, the tooth 2 will be there, right? Then what is dilaceration? So dilaceration is an anomaly where the apical portion, sometimes apical portion, but a portion of the crown generally bends out. Okay, remember, first, whenever your crown is there, right? So you can be given as the crown is bent, that is also fine, or the portion of the root is bent, that is also fine. So do not get confused in these terminology. Actually, there has to be a active bending also. So yes, I'll show you the dilaceration in the incisor. You'll be able to appreciate, yes, there is a bending of the root here, or we can another way can say that root is straight like this, and the crown, whole tooth is bent. Okay, so there should not be any confusion in this. Then we see there is something called taurodontal. In the taurodontal, what we have enormously large pulp chamber. Okay, so the crown is totally more large, and that's why it is known as the bull's teeth. Then if you see the gemination, now you see that only one root canal is there, but in the mouth you can see 2 teeth can be there. In the mouth there can be 2 teeth, right? And that can help you to identify about the gemination, and that can help you to differentiate between the gemination and fusion. So how will fusion look like? Fusion will look like this. There will be 2 separate roots with 2 separate root canals that can be visible through the radiograph, and that will help you to differentiate these 2 anomalies. And coming to the concrescence, so all the tissues will be different, just the outermost, that is your cementum layer, is only attached with each other, that is called as the concrescence. So coming back to the question, the anomaly here is very easy to identify, and that is none other than your fusion. That is why option 1 is correct.